Hello again. The last video, I wanted to actually make you bored with it. This is for Kegibbs. Now, what did I say? I said the vertical lines will be better because I remember the Kegibbs. Well, I've just checked the comments that I've done, and the lines of the cube were a little bit going on that side. You see what I mean? So that was it. So they were not. They were tend to be. They were going slightly. They had an angle. Actually, they don't. They are a little bit more vertical. You see? I mean, or could be the camera. Could be the way that you picture it. If you take a picture, let's say that I take the picture of it very close, like this, or to an angle, then that might come up as more vertical lines. So could be that the lines were vertical. Could be that the picture was not taken. The photo was not taken on the right angle. So, and that's what I said to Kegibbs. So a little bit more of a vertical line. So this way. So get rid of the angle. Okay. And make it a little bit more vertical. That's or perpendicular. That's the word. Maybe another word. Perpendicular. Well, that will do that. That will make a bit more clear what I'm talking about. Okay, so more perpendicular lines, and they have to be straight down, like the builder who holds the plumb, and then you have, with a string, and you have a perfect vertical line. And when I said a bit thicker the cylinder, because the cylinder was, let's say, a little bit. You see, if the cylinder was there, say that line is not there, and you had the line there, and you made the cylinder a little bit thinner, and that's what you get when you bring that line upwards, then you make that thin cylinder. So that I've seen that quite a few times. Okay, so careful with that, because the cylinder is almost as thick as the sphere. The thickness of the cylinder, or the thickness of the round circle of the cylinder, is almost as big as the sphere. It's tiny smaller, just a tiny smaller. So that's what I said to Kegibbs. And as I said, I've seen it in quite a few times, but it's normal because you're very aware that you're doing a cylinder. And then when you're focusing so much on that, then you forget that the measurement is actually a little bit wider. So always compare the shapes that you're doing to each other. It's a little bit, it's just a tiny bit smaller, but then that circle will have to continue with a line underneath there and maybe not there. I'm not saying that Kegibbs did that, but if it happens next time, then when that cylinder or that round bit ends up here, it needs to follow with another line there, not there. Okay, so get rid of that, and that's it. It follows and is slightly smaller than the sphere. Okay, that was the last one. Don't want to bore you with all my videos. See you next week. Bye bye.